Well, hello again. So tonight's project was hanging this 100 amp sub panel. I was going to do a 60, but it's not that much less expensive. It's going to be the same wire, so it'll be a 2224 surface entrance, the SER wire. So just a nice little 100 amp panel. Breaker included. I think it's called QD, I can't remember. Home line, square D. Nice neutral. Still need to get the ground bar. They don't sell it with this, but 100 amp breaker with it. And the kit actually came in, was $57, but it came with 30 amp and 220 amp breakers too, which is kind of cool. So what I was going to mention, what I did was mounted two 2x4s into the concrete blocks, and I used, pull the these guys, Tapcons. It's concrete anchors, pretty sweet. They you drill with a masonry bit, 5/32 masonry bit. Did 6, and they just went right in the right in the block. You really need a nice masonry bit. I actually broke 2, but I remembered I had a really good one that I bought. So got that in, put a scrap piece of plywood on top of that, and then rolled in some deck screws to hang it, 4 of them, and there's 8 deck screws holding the plywood on behind that, so I could hang off of that, and I'm fat. So anyhow, there's that. Next, I think I'm gonna bring the cable through there, and there is a hole right up in here that goes into the garage, and then I'll have to run it around and conduit to the main panel. So I'll video all that too, because I'm sure I'm going to mess something up. But here it is, nice and installed. Till next time. Alright, got all the insulation in. It's actually, for a fat guy like myself, pretty rough work. Bending over and trying to get everything exactly right. I have insulation supports, little metal guys, little small metal rods that keep the insulation from falling down, except for here, because it was too much, but I had enough leftover insulation to be able to stuff several layers down in there, so we're going to be good. But even in the crevices, we've got enough. I used every bit of it, which was pretty lucky. So, finally, time to put the floor in. Going to start out with some 1/2 inch OSB, and then 1/4 inch just regular plywood, which is completely different from what I did over there. Over there's 3/4 inch plywood. It was treated though. Not going to do that here. So lay that down, and we'll be cooking with charcoal. So there it is. It's going to be a nice space with the insulation in. It helps to see how big it actually is. So pretty happy with that. Alright, until next time. Alright, this is the next installment. I've got all the subfloor down now. Looks pretty good for subfloor. I had some little things here and there, like that little, it's probably 1.5 inches off where the joists weren't exactly square. But and the only other thing, there's a little hump here and a little hump right there where I put that little strip. It's probably about I don't know, 1/4 inch off, and I didn't want the wood bowing real bad, so that's what I did. So now I'm going to get some 1/4 inch ply sanded and lay it all the way on the whole space here with liquid nails and I guess would be half-inch wood screws just all around, and then I think we'll be ready to rock and roll. But this was glad I got this done. I'm sore. Alright, it was a little nasty today, so I didn't do the woodwork at all, but went to Home Depot and got my ground bar right there, and then these little adapters so that I can feed the bigger wire in, the service entrance cable in. So now I've got the two hots will be here and here, and then I've got the neutral will come here, and the ground will come right here. And so I think I'll probably bring it through the top here at one of these knockouts, and then it'll run all the way back through there and out to the garage. So now the only thing I have to do is figure out how to get it, the adapters into the main service pin on the garage. Looks like it was pretty full. Okay, until all the underlayment's done. Ended up doing a 1/2 inch plywood on top of the 1/2 inch OSB. It's pretty stout now. So I think let me get a better look over here. Still messy, but all done there. And all done there. So now I think I'm going to concentrate on the get the electrical done. It's supposed to be really cold next couple days, but got to get all that cleaned up and organized, and still want to figure out, I don't know whether I don't want to leave it plywood, but I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time covering it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do there, but I don't know. There it is. I will do another one once the electrical's done.